Hello, welcome to ACS Trainer Sneaky Peek. This is a short video taking you into the members area to have a look around at the training support activities available. This is our home screen. I'm sure you're already familiar with it and enjoying a taste of the activities and tasks on offer in the members area. Although a book can be used within a test centre's gas assessment area, this resource can be an added invaluable tool for researching information in seconds, explaining tasks and important gas knowledge in several different ways using different medium. Videos, interactive tasks, tests, crosswords, quizzes and presentations put together by gas engineers for gas engineers. We'll start our tour in the free toolkit. I'm sure some of you have already linked to our free toolkit area, but for those unfamiliar with it, let's take a quick look at what's available. There are several calculators for you to use on site. Although these calculators are accurate, they cannot be used for ACS assessment. Calculations need to be made the old-fashioned way with paper and pen, which you will be taught inside the members area. Let's take a look at the ventilation calculator. Let's input 30 kilowatts net. The calculation is made showing ventilation requirements for an open fluid appliance. It's also calculated the compartment ventilation. What about a cooker in a room of 8 meters cubed? That's been calculated. And add a door, now recalculated. The rest of this calculator will give you vent sizes for flueless water heaters, flueless fires and multiple appliances. You can check the rest of this calculator and others after this presentation. Also in this area are the HSE health and safety guides. Ladders, for example, shows us all the safety information you may require for using them. A direct link can be found to the RIDDOR reporting form for unsafe situations. As I'm sure you're aware, this has to be completed for certain types of unsafe situations, and we cover this in the members area too. There is a document of how to write a risk assessment and a downloadable, fully editable template recognised by the HSE for completing risk assessments. Let's make our way back to the home page. Clicking on registration takes you to the area to register with us and gain access to the members area, which is where we're going to look now. In the members area you'll find everything you need to know about domestic natural gas CCM1 and appliances. There are several different forms of learning within this area. Some people prefer to sit back, listen and watch videos, while some like to be more interactive or read. Maybe a bit of everything's what's needed. Same with testing yourself. There are several different types of tests, quizzes and crosswords. Let's start our sneaky peek with the search bar, used for quick referencing to find what you need to know. For example, adventitious. As can be seen, there are 3 areas covering this. Let's take a look in the ventilation presentation. The notes below tell us what slides to look for. As can be seen, slide 11 covers adventitious air and its meaning. Adventitious ventilation, this is the name given to the air that can enter a room through cracks around doors and an openable window and through the structure generally. Let's make our way back to the members area content list. Let's take a look in interactive learning. This area has practical tasks that are encountered during the ACS and on site. They are designed to help you remember how to undertake tests correctly, especially for those who've picked up some bad habits over the years or just need to check they're doing the test correctly. Let's take a brief look at the spillage test. You can see how the task requires your interaction. Any mistakes you make have to be corrected before moving on. To undertake a spillage test, we must first close all doors and windows and turn off any fans in adjacent rooms. So we click on the Christmas tree to enter an adjacent room. All forms of extraction must be turned off. This includes any fans, extractors and passive stack ventilation. Turn off the appliances with the fans or extraction. Dryer turned off, other fans require isolating. A washing machine does not have any fans or extraction unless it's a combined dryer. Click here to try again. Dryer turned off, other fans require isolating. All fans, extractors and passive stack ventilation have been isolated. Click here to continue. Ensure that all doors and windows are closed and check manufacturer's instructions. Click on the manufacturer's instructions. Follow the manufacturer's instructions to complete the spillage test and click on the drawing. Turn the fire on and run the fire for 5 minutes. So we click on the fire. Click on the smoke matches to undertake a spillage test. We'll leave this here. The rest of the spillage test that passes under normal conditions but fails with extractor fans and tumble dryers on. It goes on to show how to calculate the vent for this situation. Back in the members area, let's take a sneaky peek at chimneys. There are videos and presentations of different types in here. We can have a look at the flues and chimneys video. The video takes you through different aspects of chimneys and flues, covering areas you'll need to know about for your ACS and on-site situations. Let's watch a short burst of the video. Positive pressure on the side of the building the wind presses onto, and negative on the opposite side as it moves away from the building, drawing air with it. Under these conditions, the chimney effect can be disrupted and work in reverse. Products of combustion can be forced back down the flue and into the room containing the appliance. For this reason, the siting of open flue terminals is critical and will be looked at later in this presentation. Now let's take a look at the chimney standards presentation. Most of the presentations are quite in depth. There are also extra bits of information attached to a lot of the slides in the speaker notes. We're going to click on slide 19. If you click on settings, then speaker notes, this will give us the extra information that we're looking for. Let's make our way back to the members area. In tests, you can test your knowledge of the subjects you've been studying. Taking a peek at chimneys, there are multiple choice questions, some with pictures to comment on and some with video, or just questions instantly marked and fed back to you. Let's take a look at crosswords and puzzles. Crosswords and puzzles is another way of testing your knowledge, like the terminology crossword. 6 down, a passage for conveying the products of combustion, which is a flue. 8 across, a person who conveys gas through a distribution main. If you're struggling, ask for a hint. Transporter. Click on check when completed. The rest is up to you when you join us. Let's now take a look in the controls matchup. This shows us pictures of controls and the correct terminology for that control. We just drag and drop next to the picture. Be aware this test is timed. Then click the check button to see how you got on. This concludes our sneaky peek of the members area. Back on the home page, we're updating information and adding new learning resources constantly. Why not join us and improve your knowledge and skills with this invaluable resource, supporting you through your ACS training and your future work on site. Easier and handier than carrying a book around on site. Just click here on the register and follow the instructions. A final note: at the bottom of every page you can link to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram. Thank you.